Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Woo! Guess what? So my acrylic arch kit showed up today. So you are in for a treat. In for a treat, I tell you. I'm still working on getting my comments up to see, so hang tight. Hang tight, hang tight. Oh, what kind of a bug was that? Why am I always having bugs? I just don't know. Okay, I think we are good to go. Hi, Carol. Hello. Hi, Barbara. All right, you guys, I am super excited. This is what we have. So this just literally, I pulled into my driveway, had to run to Costco and do all the things and stuff. And I pull into my driveway and FedEx is in my driveway, dropping off my package. So let's do it. There are two, so in the month of November, every Monday we are dropping a new exclusive product, which is being debuted at a sale price. So it's discounted as well as being exclusive and new. And this one, I'm so excited. This fancy acrylic arch is what it is. I'm gonna open it up. This is a unique size. The arch and base that we have in our regular shop, and the inventory on our regular shop, is a larger size. So this is smaller. Okay, so it comes with an acrylic arch. Beautiful, like 8.5 by 11-ish. There are little pull tabs to peel off the protective coating on both sides, so I love that. A new size base, which holds said arch. This base is, let's go over all the dimensions, 7.5 inches long. So actually, this arch is 7.5 by 10.5. So it's a unique size. I think I'm gonna love it. Today, we are going to do the stained glass Nativity, and I am going to put my own spin on this because I have seen it done several ways, and y'all know I'm a little different. I'm just a little different. So we are gonna do this a little different. Now it comes with comes with 4 colors, the colors that they did on the picture. When you go click on the link, I put the pinned happy pre-Thanksgiving, Carol, same to you. We are everybody is like little worker bees here. My sister is here baking like 10 pumpkin pies. My daughter is baking a pie. They are doing a special, my 2 girls and then their stepbrother are doing a special surprise Thanksgiving dinner for their dad over at their dad's house. So that will be nice. They have never cooked like a Thanksgiving dinner before, but Emma's in charge of making a pie. So she is with her godmother upstairs in my kitchen making a pie, and then my sister is making the rest. So that is good. My sister is the baker. My sister and my dad are the bakers of the family. Anyway, comes with 4 colors, which I will not be using. I will be doing my own thing, but I'm very excited about this. While I do this, I hope you don't mind, I'm gonna put the camera view on the focus of the project, not my face, because I want to create a video for my team to use, and so I don't want my face in their video. So just so you know, but I will obviously still be here. Hi, Dewey. Hi, Carol. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. All right, can I share something with you? I forgot what day it was, and I prepared wine. So I feel like it would be a waste not to drink it. So we're gonna have Wine Wednesday. I really forgot what day it was. And this is literally, one of my favorite wines ever. So this wine is from St. Julian. It is called, what's it called? Does your brain ever, what's it called? The wine upstairs, Sweet Revenge. It's called Sweet Revenge. On the label, it has like this very like mysterious, evil looking one eye. And it has like the red and black on the label. And it is a sweet red. Oh, and it just is so yummy. I forgot how much I loved it until I did my Lots of Love weekend and I introduced everybody to it. So, Sweet Revenge from St. Julian, if you ever have a chance and you like no cooking for us. Well, Susanna, she is up there cooking a pie. So, baking a pie. We will see for sure. Hi, Anita. Hello, hello. All right. So, you guys know I got to do my whole thing. Now, I really don't have a plan, but my first plan has to be to peel off this. And I'll go ahead and switch my view now. I'm gonna zoom in quite a bit. Oh gosh, you cannot even see this at all on the camera, but that's okay, because you can see this. I'm not gonna, well, I'll go ahead and pull the backer off too. Oh, it didn't come. Hold on. Hold, please. It started peeling and then didn't. Okay. There we go. It's so beautiful. It is plexiglass, so it's not like glass. And we are going to fuzz this a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my fuzzing cloth. Come out, wherever you are. And I'm going to fuzz a few times. My honest opinion about these plexiglass surfaces, I'm very excited to use this. I imagine like a light behind it. It's kind of hard to see, and I want to make sure. There we go. Ooh, I think I need to move it up. Oh, it definitely sticks. So the only other thing I thought you could help me with was these transfers over here. Some of them that are outside of the packet needs to get put into the packet, and then eventually they need to get labeled and put away. But if you don't, the used. If you don't want to label them today, then just leave them there.
Okay.
Okay. This is better. I want to make sure that the arch, you can kind of see this in your camera view, goes all the way to the top, because it's easier to have this less, because that's going to go into your base anyway. Okay, now, in true stained glass fashion, I am going to chalk this in black. Hi, Bria. Hi, Kat. Yee, I know, I'm like so excited. I'm going to take the black and I'm just going to chalk this entire thing out in black because when I fill in, I will fill in with colors. You know, I didn't realize that the star was black. I thought so if you want to have your star a different color, you will want to make a note of that before you begin. Like if you wanted to put gold behind it, I'm just saying. Okay, with the acrylic, the cool thing is that for the most part, when we paint or do like watercolor technique or whatever on top, we are generally applying the chalk to the front of your piece. But here, we can apply it to the back and stay within the lines better, and it will look really, really nice. Now, if you're missing them, they're gonna be over there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned off real quick. And I am done with this black. And some of them need the backer sheets, Rye. Yeah, it's on your left. It looks really dirty because I used it with black like 100 times. I know, but it still works great. Okay. Now, good to go. So we are going to peel this. I'm kind of letting it sit for a second because for the main reason, hold on, I need them out of I need a tool. There we go. I could see how you might want 3 hands for this.
This one's just sitting here. Do you want me to use it? This one with this.
What does it say?
Winter Beauty.
Yeah, you'll have to find Winter. Oh yeah, put Winter Beauty on there. All right, let's get this cleaned. I'm just gonna take and this is gonna be drying. I've got my board eraser and I'm just gonna clean. If I put this in my water would be pure black at the moment. Which is fine, but if I do it this way, my water stays fresher longer. I know that's hard to believe. Okay. Because this is pretty black. This is one of the reasons why I love these mats so much, is it makes cleanup a snap. Because you can clean right on here. You can make a mess and then wipe it up, dry it. And so if you're crafting somewhere that you don't want to get, like if it's at your kitchen table, you don't want to get or your countertops, you don't want to get that all yucky. This makes it really easy. And it's a large surface. The mat is like 19 by 25, I think. And so that our largest transfer is 18 by 24. So honestly, the surface space, it's not. You can leave, that's the only one you can leave open, because I'm going to, and be careful of that glass thing, because I'm going to do glass etching on it. So if you were watching on Monday night and you heard me talk about filming 20 videos on Tuesday, I didn't exactly meet my goal, so I definitely did not go shopping at Dollar Tree. I made 9 videos, which I do believe is a new record for me. So there's that. I made 9 videos, legit. However, I did not reach my goal. I had to run an errand, and then at night I just got, so I'll tell you the honest truth, which excuses. I went to bed Monday night with a really bad headache. I don't get headaches. So for me, it was really bad. Woke up with the same darn headache, like it never went away. So I ended up taking some Tylenol and a shower and trying to like will it away. But, you know, it didn't. So I did 9. You can shatter it in gold, of course. I will. This has to be super dry because what we're going to do is flip it over and do our painting on the back. Okay. Now I want to make sure there's nothing. Okay, there's like some hot glue here that needs to get, I don't want anything to scratch my chalk. So I just want to make sure for sure that nothing is going to interrupt my beautiful chalk job that I just finished. Because I am flipping this over. Well, I could do this. There. Now we can see what we're doing. All right, so the colors that I want to use are Shimmer Harvest, Shimmer Copper, Shimmer Gold. You can see how those are different colors. Shimmer Silver, and because even though it's sold out, we're gonna use some Glacier. Okay, and I really think that's it. All right, now I need paintbrushes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't really know how I'm going to do this. Let's do the people first. I'm gonna do Mary in Glacier, and I'm going to do her her little garment. In Glacier. Because it's like a shimmery blue color. These are going to be probably most likely very translucent colors. And so if I have, if I could put a candle behind it, I think it would be like so pretty. All right, and then we have like baby Jesus here. And then we have Joseph, and I think Joseph, we're gonna go in, oh, I need to fix this paintbrush, hold on. I don't know what it has sticking to it. Okay, we're gonna go in copper for Joseph. I think that's an appropriate color. Is this showing up at all? Yeah, it's showing up for you. Because I know it's like pretty clear. And when we're painting with the shimmer, there's a chance that you need to go over it multiple times. It's just the nature of the beast. If we were doing it in matte colors, and here's the good thing. If I don't like this, I'll check it. If I do not like the way it's looking, I can wash this off and go to matte colors and have a much easier go of it. But we'll check it. We'll like check our progress and see. I'm kind of excited to see. Okay. Let's see. What do you guys think? That's funny, Susanna, yeah. I have blue. What other color would you suggest? If you don't have blue and you don't want to, so like silver would be a nice one. Honestly, I almost did silver and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to take the Glacier. So if you have Glacier or Duchess, both of those were colors of the month and they're both shimmer. And they're both a similar blue. Duchess is maybe a little deeper. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm gonna take our Shimmer Harvest and do his little, there's like a little tie, like a rope around his thing. And then, okay, that's good, thanks.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna do with our Shimmer Harvest the straw around baby Jesus's little manger here. And then I'm not sure what color I'm gonna do his wrap. It may end up being, I don't know. Okay, so we have our straw done. Maybe we'll do some more down here. Okay. I wanna check it to see if I like. I don't know if I'm gonna get as good of color as I want with it. It actually looks better from farther away. You can see every last like brush stroke with it. Maybe you could mix shimmer with, you could just use ocean. Yeah, I think ocean would be a beautiful color to use. And I think maybe shimmers, you guys, aren't going to work. I don't think it's going to work. I'm not getting that I'm not getting that solid color that you want. Let me see if I go over it one more time. I know I just did a lot of work, but you might have to do a layer and then dry it and then go back over and do a layer. Let me flip this over and see if I like how it looks after I did 2 layers of the blue. And maybe Jesus should be in blue to match his mom. I don't know. Okay, let's check the blue now that I like darkened it up. Can you see what I see? Do you see what I see? I don't think it's... You guys, I just don't know. I'm torn. Because what if I do all this work and I don't like it? Hi, Helen. Should I just pick out... Okay. Let me see what it's going to look like in one of the squares. Oh, I already know. This is like going to drive me nuts. All right, nope, I should know better. You know I should know better than to paint with shimmers. All right, lesson learned. We're not gonna do it. And this is why I'm excited that these you can paint on the back. So shimmer just is not what we want it to be for painting on acrylic. I kind of was worried. Those are bells for me.
Is it gonna bother you if I'm vacuuming up here?
I don't know.
Living room? Okay.
Oh, upstairs? No. Nope. This is how awesome our chalk is. That you can just wipe and start over. Also, after Christmas, although if this is a masterpiece, I may just want to keep it forever. But after Christmas, I can wash this off and do something completely different. After all that work, I need a sip. So I'm taking a sip of my wine. And now I'm going to get out the real color. Surprise, just kidding. Just kidding. Let's do a saffron and an ocean mist. And then we'll do a camel and a bark. And, oh man, let's see what else. We could make, okay. I don't want, you know what I could use, you guys, and if you don't have this, going to try this. Hold on, because this is a different... This is our nominee. Do you guys have it? It was our color of the month a while ago. Nope, still not. Okay, forget it. It's fine, I'm fine. Everything is fine. No shimmer. I want to do a shimmer. Clearly, she keeps trying. All right. These might be the colors, my friends. I actually don't want too many colors. Maybe a cherry. Maybe a cherry. Where's my cherry? It's a maybe. It's a maybe. Okay. Jewel tones. Mix ocean and glacier. No storm. I got my storm. You know it. Carolyn, sorry. Yep. I definitely have a process. It is definitely, and sometimes I'm like embarrassed to be like, oh wait, nope, you guys, I have to change my mind. And then sometimes I'm like, why? Let them see my craziness. That's how I feel like it's crazy. All right, we're gonna go back in and we're gonna do this. Let's go. All right, so Mary, we're gonna have such a nice, it's just an easier time with this. I can tell already. One time, so I don't know how you guys grew up, but I grew up in the Catholic Church, okay? And where I went to school, we had priests and we had nuns, and I don't know how to say this without saying it. The girls would, I went to Catholic school through 8th grade, not high school, just 8th grade. And that was long enough. Like, that's all I needed. I didn't need, in fact, it might have been too much. It's so weird because I keep looking up at the camera talking to you and you're not seeing me. Because I want this captured, although I probably could do part of it. Anyway, back to my story. I grew up Catholic Church. Okay. And part of this was like, they would take the girls and go on these field trips to what I lovingly call the nunnery. Now, I don't think it's actually called, I don't think it's like meant to be the nunnery, but that's what I call it. And so the nunnery is where they make nuns. They make people into the sisters. And also, yeah, we're gonna go camel. They have training, and then it's also where the nuns go to retire. Okay, like when they retire, often they'll like go back to this nunnery that I'm just gonna call a nunnery. So we would go there, and they're trying to recruit, right? Like you understand where my story is going. They're trying to recruit. Well, I guess it must have been the month of May, which is like Mary's month. And so there was a lot going on. And so this one time that I had to go, okay, number one, this field trip. I don't know. I thought like we had to go. Like I don't remember. Also, a lot of my childhood, and I'm probably 7th or 8th grade at this point. A lot of my childhood, I know the feelings that I had, but I never voiced those feelings to anyone because children were seen and not heard. And who's going to listen to me anyway, right? So I always would do things that I didn't want to do because I didn't think I had a choice. All right, so let me get that off my chest. Then, so we go to the nunnery. We're supposed to have this field trip. It's like, and I don't know why. It was like on a Saturday. I did not want to go, but I thought we had to. So my friend and I were going, and we get to her house to pick her up. I'm in the car with a nun from my school, and the nun goes to get her at the door, comes back, and she's like, well, she doesn't feel good today. She has something, so I guess it's just you and me. I literally I just wished I had a superpower to make myself disappear at that moment. Why? Why do I have to do this now all by myself with this nun and endure an hour drive in the car and then an hour, oh God, like a whole day there and then an hour drive home? I was like so disappointed that I didn't have the cojones to fake sick because I didn't want to go. Oh, but she did. But no, I'm going to have to tough this out. So we go, and I kid you not, she's talking to one of her friends, this nun. She's talking to one of her friends, and she's like, yeah, we didn't have a lot. She's like, but Sarah had her heart set on going. What? No, I didn't. Hold on a second. What? No, I didn't. I didn't even want to go. Why did you think I wanted to go? Why couldn't I voice my opinion that I didn't want to go? Why? Why am I here? Why can I not beam myself back home? I was so incredibly disappointed. And so here I am. Now I have to be here by myself. All these other girls are there from other schools, and they're with their friends, and I'm sitting here alone with no one, and I have to be social and pretend like I wanted to be there, and I don't know, make friends, don't make friends, I didn't care, be fake, whatever. So I end up doing all this stuff, and then it always ends with church, right? You have to have mass or whatever. Well, they decided that to the culmination of this beautiful day at the nunnery is that they're going to have a May crowning, which is like a Mary ceremony where you crown Mary, literally crown her with a crown of flowers, and it's this whole thing. And they were like, we need you all to be participating, yada, yada, yada. And so they're drawing names, all the names of the people who were there is in this hat, and they're drawing names of who's going to do what. Some people are gonna, there's always jobs to do at the Catholic Church. Okay. So they're picking names for everybody to do everything. Somebody's going to do a reading. So-and-so is going to bring up the offertory, all the things. And they're and then literally, I feel like it was a drum roll worthy announcement. Who is going to crown? Who is going to be the May crowning person? They're going to carry the crown and blah, 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 and all this stuff. You guys, I should be way more reverent about this, but I can't because it's just one of those things that I was just not into. I was such a good Catholic girl. I'm looking for another paintbrush. So they announce who's going to do it, and it's freaking me. So here I am. Literally, people cheered. I'm sitting here going, I shouldn't be here. Someone who's way more excited to be here should be here in my place. And I got to do it. It was me. And I did it. And I did it. And I smiled. I smiled. I was reverent. I did it. But the whole time I didn't want to be there. And so I remember, and this is where my story came from. Every time I see Mary in her blue, I think I had to like put on a blue. I kid you not. I think I had to like, I don't know. I might have had to wear something. Every time I see Mary in her blue, all I remember is that day where I didn't want to go. My friend lucked out because she's a good faker. And I apparently had my heart set on going, which is untrue. And yeah. So what color do you think Mary's hair is? Or maybe this is just all blue. Maybe this is just her entire thing. We're just gonna go blue. I don't know. It's probably not her hair, but it's just her beautiful head covering. There we go. Okay. This is going to be so much better. So that was my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I feel like there's some dirt down here. We probably should do a little bit of that. Not everything needs to be colored. We'll also talk about that. It doesn't. Not everything needs to be colored. But we'll do this. Okay. There we go. All right. I do want to make these a little darker. And then all we're going to do, this is literally the hard part, is the people. And I don't know if I should give them skin color or leave their skin colored white. Let's look at it and give us a little. Let me hold it up for me. Let me hold it up for you. Should I give them faces? Like make a very light or dark, whatever you make a color. I don't know. Let's think about it. I'm gonna hit the saffron for our star. There we go. So that's beautiful. Now, we need to kind of build out from this star, and I feel like the first, oh God, I need to take this phone call. This is, ugh. All right, hold please. Hello? Yes, it is. Hi. Okay, but you did send it. Okay. In times past, when I've had to have pre-authorization, it never shows up. I call them, they're like, just tell them to call us. And it is Cigna. And it's the worst, and I've had this every single time. Okay, that would be perfect. Thank you. Okay, bye. Sorry, I literally have been playing phone tag. I don't know if you guys experience this, but my insurance is so awful. We cannot get a prescription, whether it's life-saving medicine or, allergy medicine, honestly. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. If it needs a pre-authorization, I have been denied life-saving medicine. I had a heart procedure and they prescribed for me a very specific drug. They would not approve it. We went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and they denied it. And I'm like, you're denying me medicine I need for my heart to survive. And when I get, this is literally what I said to them on the phone. When I have a stroke and die, you're going to be able to live with yourself that you denied this. They have no words. They have no words. So the doctor's office was like, we got you. And they ended up giving me samples. The medicine was expensive, which is why they wouldn't authorize it. And I am just like, ugh, how stupid. And it wasn't like, you need to be on this medicine for the rest of your life. This is, you need to be on this medicine for 2 months after having this heart procedure. I'm just going all willy-nilly on you guys. All right. Anyway, let's hope that this pre-auth goes through. You never do know. So what else is going on? Somebody has to have something better than my stories. Good gravy. I'm all over the place. My head is a mess. I am gonna literally just be random because I feel like that is how stained glass looks the best. It's random. And that's really hard for me because, as you know, I am a very like organized, symmetrical person in general. So I don't want to, so I'm trying to pick the little baby pieces of glass to do in red because I don't want red to be like the standout color. I want it to be like, oh, there's a little bit of red. There you go. But this is cherry, not candy apple, because y'all know how I feel. And if you don't, that's what it is. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and comment VIP. You'll get an invitation into my free crafting group. You'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. Also, the kit that I'm working on right now, it is a kit. It is on sale right now. It is going away at 11:59 p.m. Sunday, which is November 26th, I believe. It is going away. So you can only get it until November 26th, Sunday, at whatever time before 11:59 p.m. Eastern or Mountain Time. Okay? So just be mindful of that if you want to try out this really awesome acrylic arch. All right, so let's leave this go. Let's do some more saffron. And let me take this away. But anyway, it's on sale. These are sale priced. So if you didn't know that, it's in the special section. I have a link in the comments that is pinned. I also have the link in the description of the video. So if you're on YouTube, you can click right on that description and get it. Also, if you're watching the replay on Facebook, you can see that. Health insurance, literally, Anita, it's like the worst. A one-to-one with the insurance, like a phone call or something, because literally that's, so I spent, when this originally happened, this was back in March, when this originally happened, so the doctor called it in, but of course the pharmacy could not get it for me. And when they said that, my husband was like, well, she needs it, so can I just buy a couple days worth to get us through till we get the thing? He was, being smart about it. And so it was like obscene. Like it was like $60 a pill. So he's like, let me buy 3 days worth. So we bought 3 days worth, and I called the doctor and they're like, we put the prior authorization in. And she's like, but I can do it again. So I call my insurance and I'm like, they sent the prior authorization. It's in. So what's the holdup? And they're like, we don't have it. And I was like, okay, but they sent it in. Here's where they sent it. And she's like, yep, that's where it should go. Where is it? They're like, I don't know. So I call back the doctor's office and I'm like fuming at this. First of all, I hate making phone calls. Second of all, it drives me nuts to have to play this phone tag game. Like, oh God, it just drives me nuts. So I call the insurance back, or I call the doctor back. I'm like, they literally don't have it. Something needs to be wrong. Can you please send it again? So yes, they send it again. They still don't have it. I call insurance back and I'm like, they sent it again. They're like, well, here, just have them call me. Here's the number. So that's why I just told her, I go, last time they said to call because it just doesn't, seem to go through. So she is going to call and hopefully, fingers crossed, it works. Let's do some gray. I've got this teeny tiny, ooh, how dare we put gray in the vicinity of red. We will not be doing that, especially not this weekend. Apologize for any Ohio State fans that are attending this video because I will not be subject to red and gray this weekend. I don't care what you think about my team. I don't know. But no Ohio State. There will be none. No, thank you. Okay. We're doing a little gray. Okay. Well, I don't know. And this is not obviously the first time we've had issues with this insurance. And honestly, it's through Aaron's work and they have complained, like everyone has complained about them because we didn't used to have them. We used to have Blue Cross Blue Shield and everything was fine. We never had issues, yada, yada, yada. And now all of a sudden we can't get anything. Like it's really stressful. So, they just had like open enrollment and of course we still have them because I thought they were going to look into switching who it was, but no, they did not. I'm really liking this storm, you guys. It looks really good on my end. It looks really good on my end. So I don't know how it's going to look when I flip it over, but I am liking how it's breaking up that color. You know how I am with color. We don't need too much color. And also, I am not coloring every single one of these panes of glass. So, just so you know, that's not going to happen. I still have a piece that I did the first year. I believe it was like 2017, like when we first started. I have the very first piece that I worked so hard on when maybe it was early 2018. All I know is it took me days to complete it. There's a lot of painting involved, and I won second place in an art contest, and it's like the only time I have ever won anything in an art contest because I am not like super talented in that way. So there are so many people who are freakishly talented that I cannot even like comprehend where they get it from. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't even understand how your brain thinks that way. But they do. Go blue, Jenny. Yes! Oh no. I've never had issues with Blue Cross Blue Shield ever, and I've had other companies in the past, I've had even HMOs and stuff, and they were not as bad as what this darn Cigna is. And the thing with Cigna is that his company, they actually fund their own insurance. So like the company pays for everything. It's not really like the health insurance. They just manage it, but it's funded through the company. So it's not even Cigna who's paying. It's the company. And they have like, I don't know, really, tightened up the drawstrings on their wallet or their pocketbook, I guess. I don't know. I kind of don't want to put any blue up here, but I might. I'm like, I'll check this in a minute and we'll see how I like it. Oh my goodness. In the meantime, we are counting down the minutes. I think the earliest family should arrive today around 5. We're having 3 of Aaron's families come stay with us for Thanksgiving. It's going to be a fun time with the cousins and the aunts and uncles. We love getting together. Okay. I may need to put some more gray in this like second round. I need to think of a color. Hold on, let me check it. Ooh, it looks good. It reminds me of Christmas night. Okay. It's looking good. It's looking good. Let me put... Oh, the boys are out playing football right out my window. Maybe I should get some... You know what I think we need? I think we need some green. How about some forest? I think this will look good. I'm not gonna do... Let's get some forest. We'll bring some forest in down here. Oh, it's gonna look good. I think the jewel tones, whoever said that before is absolutely right. That's what you need for stained glass. I am not a fan of pastel colors in general, and so it's really hard for me to work with them unless it's like absolutely needed, like required for something. But I do think the jewel tones look good in stained glass. I need to dry this off. It's a little bit wet. You do want to kind of be careful. So I don't have a million paintbrushes. So I'm taking, you know, what I do have and reusing it, and then it got a little bit wet. So definitely just kind of be mindful if you're doing that, like you're washing off, just make sure it's really dry. because it works better on acrylic. If you were using wood, it actually would probably work better for you. But since we're on acrylic, we definitely don't. You said you were gonna say green, Anita. We're thinking the same thing. Yes, Robin Schmidt, 100%. I don't understand how her brain works. She is so talented, and down to every stinking detail is just amazing. My brain, like I understand how my brain works. And it's not that complicated actually. But she literally, I am blown away by her for sure. There are so many people similar to that I see, and I'm just like, I'm so jealous. How could you come up with that? How? Like, I love it. I love seeing that type of, I don't know, I'd be curious to like, I don't have a lot of time to like watch videos and like investigate how people work on things. But I see that likely, where should I go? A lot of people plan out their projects. Oh my gosh, that's so hard for me. I can plan out a surface and a transfer design. I can plan out colors, but then once I get going, I don't have a plan. I just have to like see what feels good. See what feels good. All right, see how this is a little bit needs to get darker. I think we're almost done. I may, now that I've got this going, I actually may add like a little bit of blue. I may add a little blue. Like dark cadet blue. We probably should do some green out here to the ends. Oh, maybe over here too. Oh shoot, guess what time it is? Time to go to Easton from school, but he's not at school. Oh, I forgot I had wine. All right, let's go move on to some blue. Don't you think? Let me pull out a blue. Cadet. We're going to use Cadet. And I want this one. So I'm going to rinse this off. And we'll try to dry it really well. Because of the wonderful things he does. Off to see the wizard. Okay. Oh, yes. This looks good. And I do imagine that I will have some sort of candle light, some kind of light behind this. There we go. Da, da, da. Okay. I don't like color, but I think I have to have these colors in here. This honestly is fun. Like I do like the painting part of this. And I think sitting down and doing this where you're not on camera, nothing is stressful, I think it would be really soothing to do. I like to do this kind of a thing because it's not, I'm not required talent. I just feel it's like coloring in the lines, you know? I think, so I do feel like anyone could do this. And I picked the most difficult kit to do. There are other kits that have this surface that are not, they don't require any of this. It's just chalking. You're just gonna chalk a design on the acrylic and it's like super easy. So you could choose that as well. You don't have to choose this one, but this is the one that I have linked in my project supplies. Can't forget down here. Okay, now, oh, Bruno's here, so he's all excited. I didn't do these. Maybe I'll do, hold on. Ugh. Let me do a gray one. This is like the teeniest little paintbrush that's all full of paste. There we go. Okay. Let me add some green over here. And let's do a little bit of this. Camel. Let's put a camel here. Okay. I'm looking. I suppose we could do a red right here. Oh, Bruno. I wonder what's going on. Okay. I'm going to put a red here. I'm just now looking to see if it's balanced, off balanced, what? I think it looks good. I think it looks done. What do you guys think? It's upside down. Let's make sure it's completely dry, and then I will reveal. Oh, you know what? Where's my green? Let me put a little green right there. All right, here we go. Let's start the process of putting this together. Just gonna get my paintbrushes cleaned off real quick. Doesn't take long. Okay. And get everything put away. I do have some lights behind me, so I think I can set it up and show you guys. Let me go here. That was a lot of... Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna dry it. Make sure it's completely dry. I mean, it should be dry. What was the last thing I did? Right there. All right. Oh, it looks good. It looks good. All right, let me turn it around and show you. Let me put it in the stand. You can kind of see it if I hold the white up. Let me I know I have a jar. Oh, here we go. What if I You can't see that. I don't know if you turn off my lights. How cool will that look? I think it will look cool with the light behind it. Don't you think? I think it will look cool. Put like a little flameless candle or lights behind it. Oh yeah, no, I'm not coloring every single one. I don't think you need to. Oh yeah, Bruno. I think it looks good the way it is. I think light will shine through. I do kind of want to spruce up the base a little. What if I took like some pretty... I don't want to make it too foo-foo-y. I don't want it foo-foo-y. I just want it like regal, you know? Let's do... I have this gold. Let's see. Or maybe like a double ribbon. Let me look at it from my point of view. Let's do black. Ooh, maybe I'll paint it black. When we're doing these bases, I do kind of like to paint this black. Let's just paint it black. I think it will really stand out. Like it will be better. And when I put that gold, I'm just going to paint it dry. It will give me the darkest, deepest black. Okay. Ugh. My black is so almost gone. I need to I use black all the time, that's why. There we go. The darkest, deepest black. And we're going to have to paint the top. It'll dry pretty quick. The sides. Don't have to paint the bottom. Don't have to like get in that little groove. But let's get right up to it. I probably should switch cameras so that I can add a little bit of this into the video that I'm making for my team. Goodness. There we go. I think I need to dry off one of these sides so I can set it down. Okay. Gonna finish painting it, but I gotta dry some of it. Let's finish this top. I don't want to risk having any of it wet when I put it together. So we'll get it dried and put together. There we go. Okay. I'm like, I think there's some on this side that needs to get painted. Okay. All right, good deal. That is done. Let me get it all dry. Wash out my paintbrush. I lied. I could see from over there this was not completely done. But that's okay. Okay. All right. We are on the back stretch for sure. We're done. Home stretch. We're on the home stretch, not the back stretch. Does the acrylic base come with it? Yes, Anita, the base comes with the arch. They come together in the kit. So easy peasy. And I think the retail price on this, you guys, is like, it's also 10% off. So it's discounted plus the 10% off because of the sale. Plus, I think it's like 29, under 30 bucks for this whole kit with a transfer, with chalk paste. You're getting $12 in chalk paste. You're getting the tools. You're getting the color kit, the color case, color trays. You're getting the surface and a transfer, 16, like just the transfer and paste alone is $29. So you're getting a really good deal. All right, now what I think I want to do is just go with this gold. We don't need that long of pieces. Oh, wait a I need glue. I'm not gonna make you wait for my glue gun to turn on. So what I'm gonna do is take a little glue dot. I have these little bitty glue dot. Oh, these must be old because they stick to the paper or the plastic, and they shouldn't. All right, so I'm gonna gum it up like a little booger. I'm gonna stick it on there. And make it, good Lord, it didn't even stick. I'm like, stick it. I need 3 hands at this point. I want it to be tight. In order to make the strings go the right way, I needed to make 3 knots because I want them to go that way. And then I'm going to dovetail them ever so slightly and use my fabric scissors. Ta-da! Beautiful. It is a simple yet elegant little thing. And this is what we have, you guys. Cool? You like that? I like that on the base. It's very simple and elegant. So there we have it. Barb, my nails are a deep, deep blue, like a navy midnight blue or something like that, with a little shimmer. With a little shimmer. Carol, right now, this is only available this week. There's nothing extra. You cannot buy more bases. You can't buy more acrylic. Like, it's just a kit only this week. It's the only way to get this. It does come with multiple transfers. So like, you could buy a kit with this transfer and buy a kit with the other transfer and then have 2 of these, but this is just how it goes. But it is washable and reusable. So there's that. Maybe I'll hold it like this so you guys can see better. All right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you guys, have an amazing Thanksgiving. You're gonna see some videos that I made tomorrow night, and then on Friday, likely, we're gonna be hanging out with family and doing some shopping, so I probably won't be live. I'll set a video. If I do come live, it will be a surprise, and it will be probably with kids. So there's that. But have a great Thanksgiving. We're celebrating Thanksgiving this weekend. And have a great family weekend. I will see you 100% for sure on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. But on Friday, I know that we are going, you need to like check your email if you get emails. Check my page and my group if you don't, because you're going to want to know what the Black Friday special is. Black Friday special is coming. And Cyber Monday in the morning, Cyber Monday. So it may be a Black Friday. I don't know how they're doing it. It's a surprise to me. I'll find out when you find out. So keep your email open and check my page for updates. If you're not in my group, check my group for updates. Comment VIP if you're not. And I will get you in there. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Right late, like I would 100% after I did all that work, I'd be like, okay, we're not gonna erase this. We're gonna leave this like this. It's gonna be always my, my pretty stained glass thing. All right. Have a good